The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
4.
A little background on Kyle Korver, drafted 51st by the Nets back in 2003. They sold his rights to the Sixers for a little over $100 grand and used the proceeds to pay for their summer league fee.
Well, that, and they also bought a new color copier for whatever that information is worth. It might sound like a mistake in hindsight, but I heard that machine is very reliable.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now the pass to Jenkins. A second chance effort. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Anthony kicks to Jenkins. He dishes it to Calderon. Off target from outside.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And now the Knicks on the break. Jenkins with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Shot's good by Anthony.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Teague kicks to Jenkins. It's rebounded by Jenkins.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Certainly the biggest surprise last year, Clark, was the play of the Atlanta Hawks. Few would have picked them to win the East at the start of the season.
Well, they did it, and they earned it. The Hawks didn't have any superstars on their roster, but they won with solid team play.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Kicks it to Aflalo. It's stolen by Korver. Jenkins dishes to Horford. To the right side. Jenkins can't get it to go.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Aflalo the pass to Porzingis. Anthony against Teague. Here's Jenkins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Shooting from New York.
Clark, one thing about the Hawks last year is they were very strong on the road, as you could have guessed.
Yeah, but Kevin, they struggled a little bit down the stretch on the road, but still managed to have the best road record in the East.
And so he makes both from the line.
And how about that road record for the Hawks? 25-16 last season. 9 of those wins came during that 19-game winning streak in early 2015.
Teague kicks to Jenkins. Off with the layup.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Shoots from the elbow. Jump shot is good that time. Jenkins got 9. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. 1 second left. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line.
It's a tie game in New York. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Splitter. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Heinrich. Then there's Scott. And it's Jenkins in at the small forward. After a rookie season in which he really struggled, Dennis Schroeder made big strides last year.
Yeah, I think pretty much dramatic improvements across the board, Kevin. Really a most improved candidate for sure. He solidified that reserve unit for the Hawks, in my opinion.
It's Williams with the drive. On the wing, Williams. Trying his luck deep. And that one's good. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jenkins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Heinrich against the follow. Here's Porzingis. Follow the pass to Porzingis. Can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Jenkins can't get it to go. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago Splitter. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Cephalosha's checked in.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Follow the pass to Porzingis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So for the Knicks, Lopez comes in for Aaron Aflalo, and Thomas subbed in for Anthony.
I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 1. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. It's just a matter who can catch that momentum.
For the Knicks, losing a lot of nationally televised games, too. It seemed like every time they were around, they were losing. It might have been a blessing in disguise.
Well, I hope they look at it in a positive vein. It did give them a chance to focus on player development there in New York. Also allowed them to shut down Melo for the season.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Jenkins, he's checked in for Derek Williams. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Cephalosha. That is his first foul of the game. Heinrich on the double team. Now here's Jenkins. D right on him. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And finished off by Scott.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second-chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh, man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
It's blocked. And now it's Cephalosha running. He can go all the way. Splitter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Splitter's got 4 this quarter.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And guys, Kirk Heinrich, a steady, reliable point guard, but not last season. Something went severely wrong with his shot to the point where he suffered career-low shooting percentages from the field and from three-point.
To the wing right side. Calderon has the open look. The good-looking shot from the wing. Calderon's got his first 2 points of the night. For three, Heinrich. Another three for Atlanta.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Feeds it to Jenkins. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Knicks trail by 6. Outside for Thomas. Lots of room.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
For three, Heinrich. It's hauled in by Thomas. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Check out the game for the great. 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Without question, the great displaying his skills today.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
G out there with the follow. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. And it's O'Quinn in the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kurt Rambis. Shots good by Jenkins.
Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year. Just lacked any real presence in the paint. And lacking that paint threat makes things easier for the opposing defense.
Millsap dishes to Jenkins. True on the 14-footer. Jenkins got 14 points for the game.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
You know, at the Knicks, they were second to last in field goal percentage from their front court. Granted, they were hit by injuries. It seemed like all over the place all season.
Yeah, you know, with that poor field goal percentage shooting and being top 3 in field goal attempts on the year, not a good combination.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford. And stolen by Horford. Jenkins with it. He's got 16. And Millsap, here we go. Shot clock at 6. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 6. And here's O'Quinn. Lopez kicks to Jenkins. O'Quinn, the pass to Lopez. New York moving it around. Moving it up. And it's slammed in by T.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
A different look for New York. Porzingis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Williams in for Kyle O'Quinn. Here's Jenkins. It's rebounded by New York.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Aflalo dishes to Jenkins. Back to Aflalo. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3. Jenkins can't get it to go.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And off the front iron, and in it goes. Jenkins got 18 points in the game. Here's Jenkins. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Horford. The Hawks leading by 5. And Jenkins kicks to Korver. To the inside. And Jenkins throws it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
Good on the shot.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness. And, guys, you hear about how the Hawks are jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
Teague on the double team. It's stolen by Korver. Here's Jenkins. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 4. And Jenkins kicks to Aflalo.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now here's Jenkins. Tight defense on him. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Lance Thomas, he's checked in for New York. Calderon comes in for Jenkins. Calderon passes to Thomas. Here's Porzingis. And Aflalo wide open. He shoots. Again, Aflalo missing. Calderon dishes to Williams. They double him with Horford. Calderon kicks to Aflalo. Here's Thomas. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Thomas got 5 points so far. Teague, the pass to Jenkins. Back to Teague. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. It's a tie game in New York. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. On the court right now for the Hawks. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Heinrich. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. Then it's Splitter. And it's Scott in the four-man position. Lopez a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Schroeder kicks to Splitter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Heinrich gets it to go.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Lopez. And that comes off the assist by Calderon.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Anthony's checking for New York. Heinrich kicks to Sefolosha. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked. Splitter dishes to Heinrich. And finally they hit one. Heinrich's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, but over a full game, I like their energy. And if they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them down the stretch.
Jenkins is checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Calderon kicks to Jenkins. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Back to Calderon. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that. Excellent in terms of their efficiency.
Sefolosha kicks it over to Schroeder. Launches a three, but they get it back. New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Rebound by the Hawks. Splitters got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sefolosha, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
New York calls timeout. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Jenkins the pass to Teague. Down low. And Jenkins throws it down.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
The Hawks trail by 3. Teague drives in. Millsap kicks to Jenkins. Passes to Teague. He feeds it to Jenkins. Back to Teague. Dishes to Jenkins. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists tonight.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Here's Jenkins. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got his 3rd rebound on the night. Calderon, no good. And now, in transition, is Heinrich. Here we go. Lots of room. Jenkins can't get it to go. New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. And the call will go against the Great. That's foul number 2 for him. .54 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Jenkins. And that one hits back iron.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Jenkins. Some nice passing by New York here. Anthony drives in. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Porzingis. Yes!
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Millsap a screen.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
New York calls timeout. And the Hawks making a change here. Here's Jenkins. From 13 to the inside. Count it!
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Atlanta calls timeout. What's your take, guys?
This is going to be a tough situation. They've got just enough time to catch and shoot.
Here's Jenkins. Cans it to force overtime.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
Cold-blooded make that was, plain and simple.
Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. And it's the Hawks to start out. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset. Lineup forced now in overtime. And New York looking at who they've got. Z out there with Anthony. Then there's Aflalo. Then there's Calderon. And it's Lopez in the pivot spot manning the middle. One-on-one fast break. The Kick out to Aflalo. Lets it fly. Horford with the rebound.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
That gives them the lead. That's now 32 points for the great.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Aflalo outside. Teague on the double team. Lopez kicks to Anthony. To the right side. Here's Jenkins. No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. From deep three-point range, Jenkins can't get it to go.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
All sorts of time. Shot's good. Jenkins got 34.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Jenkins dishes to Lopez. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2 here.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there. They're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.